quagmire with this thing. The implications for humanity were enormous, seismic. It would streamline tasks once done by humans and increase the race towards automation. It would create jobs, destroy jobs, increase economic and social inequality. It would have transformative effects on worldwide industry. It would radically increase our knowledge and accelerate our understanding of ecology, science, technology, healthcare, physics, maths, our own consciousness. It would lead to more and more, and yet more misinformation. It would allow bad actors to do very dangerous, potentially cataclysmic things. It would infest all of social media and win the next American election and build the better mousetrap. Sound, images, the electrical signals in human brains, DNA, computer code, biometrics, animal communication. AIs were already capable of reducing all these different modalities into language. Or were they? There were a lot of voices out there, a lot of very excited, very scared, very bewildered voices. The arrival of ChatGPT was the tipping point, the moment the world realised that readily available AI would change everything and that we would all be grey mush by Christmas. But that was just background noise and I wasn't paying too much attention. All I knew was that for some reason I'd been gifted the magic what happened next machine. Real world schmeal world. I had other places to be. 3. As always, it was someone else's fault. 11/12/22, 6:50 p.m. Dave Zeman. Dude, have you been playing with ChatGPT at all yet? 7:26 p.m. Andy S. No. Dave Zeman. You're going to need to. Andy S. I see. Excerpt from a WhatsApp chat between the author and Dave Zeman. My cousin Dave's a retired software engineer who dedicated 4 decades of his life to the industry. He's one of those people who probably sent their first email in 1982 or something, when only computer folks and the military knew about such things. When I showed this to Dave for approval, he responded, I sent my first email using the innovative IP-sharp time-sharing service from Finchley to a machine operator in Canada. That would have been around 1978. Like me, he's drawn to convoluted, self-referential funnies, in other words, meta-humour, where context crashes in upon itself and things get endlessly remixed until they swallow their own tails, only to begin the whole process over. As you may know, I usually write children's books. I'm best known for a series called Mr. Gum, which trades in wordplay, cartoonish surrealism, and convoluted, self-referential funnies, in other words, meta-humour, where context crashes in upon... Okay, you get the idea. Dave knows my weaknesses. To bait his hook, he texted me a ChatGPT-generated screenplay, which mashed up the worlds of Breaking Bad and Mr. Gum. Then he'd asked the bot to remix and reframe the starting point in all sorts of amusing ways. A newspaper review praising the screenplay. A literary critique of the screenplay, slamming it. Another critique from a rival publication, denouncing the first critique as a paid hit piece. 11/12, 2022, 7:38 p.m. Andy S. Ha, I guess I'm in. It took me a full 12 minutes to decide I wanted to ruin my life. 4. Rules of engagement. 1. You can play with ChatGPT at chat.openai.com, and to do so, you'll need to set up an account. This is free and takes about a minute to do, like most things these days. But then you'll lose hours and days and months playing with it, like most things these days. There's a later version of ChatGPT which incorporates a more advanced GPT called GPT-4. At the time of writing, you'll have to take out a paid subscription if you want to try that version. 2. Each new chat you start is called a conversation. ChatGPT will automatically name your conversation as soon as it sees what your inquiry is about. It named the conversation that begat this book, Blue Whale Story. 3. Conversations are exactly what they sound like. You prompt the AI with whatever's on your mind, and it responds. Keep going and the conversation continues, developing its own internal context. Keep going for a week, and the world outside your window ceases to exist. Keep going all month, and showering becomes a thing of the past. Your friends stop talking to you. Don't worry, you don't need them. You can build an underwater kingdom out of words and fill it with brand new friends like Benny.